is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here. We are back with the Allied contingent seeking to betray the Russian allies, put a stop to the beast that is communism in the early 1940s. So, getting there. Spending too much time hunting, not enough time mining. We don't have a lot of steel right now. Let's see what we actually need, though. I do have a large job put in, but I'm not going to prioritize it. He's hunting, he's wardening. See, this is a problem, is we don't have anywhere to go again to get out of the heat. That material, not a lot. I'm gonna get you to temporarily just finish this stuff, and let's get all this stuff hauled out of here by everybody else. I'm gonna force this to get done. I'm gonna just put sleeping spots inside, and I'm gonna give them a nice cool spot to hang out. I don't care about the floors so much. We need to get this done before the heat wave comes in earnest. And this is a lot of manual nonsense, but here it is. And work on the wall. And work on the wall. This is the kind of things you gotta do once in a while. Okay, and I need Yank to get up and cut that tree. And I need Fixer, who's been up all night, to work on that wall. And then we need Temperature. I need Fixer to work on that. What are you doing? Passive cooler. ASAP. ASAP, friend. And wooden wall. Okay. Why aren't you building my roofs? Consuming a simple meal. So now when I see a heat wave indicator, we can come in these rooms. So the rats keep finding things over here. And that's why we have, look at this. So many the rat mod, if you have food laying out, the rats are going to find it. And that's not going to be good, but there it is. It's 114 Celsius, or sorry, 46 Celsius, 114 Fahrenheit. Let's go check our heat situation. Okay, well, everybody seems decently all right with it at the moment. You know, given that we have so much for passive coolers, or sorry, so much wood, and we can fuel passive coolers seemingly indefinitely, I'm half tempted to just not... Do I need whole ceiling lights here? Like just little wall lamps probably be fine. Okay, let's see what uses power. How much each uses, I should say. 30 watts! 30 watts! Okay, we're gonna have to... Okay, 15 watt for a ceiling lamp. That's a little better. Where's the wall? The wall... Alright, I guess ceiling light it is. Alright, so far we're okay with the heat wave. Maybe their gear's a little better than I thought. It definitely didn't hold them strong through winter, I'll tell you that. Hey, we have new lovers, Fixer and Yank. I guess they're just destined to hook up, right? Because they do it every time. Alright, it's 134 Fahrenheit outside. I'm going to assign them to this Fixer and Yank. We can just uninstall these tents, and then we'll put Jet in here. We'll get them set up with a double bunk here shortly. Okay, there we go. So, I've at least not died from the initial heat wave, which has happened to me way too many times. I don't understand why they don't use the table. Wooden table. They eat without a table every time, despite the presence of a table. Ate without a table. And he ate right next to it, maybe because it's not covered? I have no idea. I don't know why that's happening, but Yank probably should go inside. And he's at 26 and climbing. Okay, Mad Wild Boar. How many? Where's the mad one? Okay, he's right there. I backed off because that could be a major problem. We were working on our bedrooms, doing our thing. Hunt it. Get it dealt with. These trees make it tough to hit anything. And it is nighttime as well. There you go, as you were, people. I do have this one finished, but we have nowhere to put all the extra stuff that's laying about on the floor. And I want my lights built before I try to build more beds. Given her skill, we should end up with better than normal, but there you go. I'm going to put wood planks everywhere to keep trees from growing, make walkways outside. It's going to be a major problem when the lightning strikes, or when Fixer goes on a pyro break. We're doing fine with the heat wave, though, so fortunately I was close enough that I could quickly finish what needed to be done to keep us safe from that. So main goals for this settlement: expand our forces, meaning imprison people, and include them into our oh, you can have a campfire on top of a wood floor. Yeah, that's no problem. Anyway, and then research. We need to research things, get things figured out, and get better. I don't think I can make other vehicles now, but I think we can make some old school tanks, which will be fun. Definitely have the wood for chem fuel here, so we'll be able to not have any problems with that. What is this doing here? Why aren't we moving things? There's just so much going on. Let's make sure everybody's busy. I'm going to cancel most of this mining job. We don't need to mine all these resources right away. How about we just do that much until we run out? Okay, so as soon as we get the power online... Oh, look at that. They're actually delivering resources. That'll speed up my construction dramatically. So the floors take high priority too for some reason, which is a bit interesting. Meaning she stopped work on everything else and started working on those fancy floors. This is not built. It's not built. Interesting that. I think the heat wave's over. The temps are dropping. The rats are eating my meal. The rat, I guess it probably didn't eat a whole meal. It just spoiled it. There we go. We're out of meals again. We'll make more meals out of rat meat, you bastards. We're about to have rice, too. How many packaged survival meals are we sitting on? Yeah, I'm out of food. I took the ACs out. I don't think we need air conditioners when we have this much wood for passive coolers. I think we'll be just fine. Just looking for some nearby bushes. Berry bushes. That's a lot of them. It's going to distract, but there you go. Some hostile people passing by. Somewhere, there they are. Let's see, we have a Japanese soldier. That's pretty cool. The gear on these guys is amazing. What they did to make the gear look good, be legit, I'm phenomenally impressed with. Let's do ourselves a little bit of shelfage over here. So storage shelf. And then storage, clear all critical wood. Why didn't it accept my wood? there you go, wood. Load that shelf down. There's always a big pile of wood there. Okay, now once we get the lights on, we'll go ahead and make a proper bedroom for our other people. I think I'm going to deconstruct. Yeah, I want these to all flow through, so I don't need 3 heaters and 3 coolers and all that jazz. So this time, you know what? Oh yeah, we're fine actually. I put in too many jobs here. Okay, now the dark cannibals are coming. 90 is the combat power this time. That's going to be 2 guys probably. Definitely need to focus on some defenses sooner rather than later. Alright, they're here. Oh, they're going to hang out over there for a minute. Another hostile force spotted from the Germans. Okay, so it escalates pretty stinking quick, man. In terms of the attacks that start coming in. I'm going to see if I can't get a hold of these guys. Why does Yank never bloody well listen to what I'm telling him? Psychic Soothe for males, that's good. Start shooting people. There you go. What do we got? He'll pull through. He's clumsy. Constructs well. I need plant people like nobody's business, man. He'll pull through. What's clumsy mean? He's constantly getting hurt, which is fine. We have a fair amount of herbal meds here. I'm thinking we imprison this guy, because I did just set up a prison. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Who's over here? You. Capture Max. You, as you were. Yank. I don't know why you didn't listen in the first place, but there it is. I was going to build a little table in here, too. Wooden table. 1 by 1. Beautiful. And not a school chair. I was going to give him a decent chair. Not going to have much to do. If he ever decides to break out, it's not going to take too much effort, but that's okay. All right. Jet. Yeah, keep that fueled. And deliver to the passive cooler. All right. Now, if somebody would just clean, I think we'd be in much better shape. Okay, this dude needs to be converted first. And we have more hostiles coming in 1.3 days. Yeah, we're going to need some trap corridors to deal with this sooner rather than later. The problem is you can't trap off the swamp. Maybe I could build bridges across them. Trap bridges? You can build wooden walls on top of that. We got some options here. Yank, I need you to go through and clean the room. Clean, clean, clean. Okay. Good progress. There's your infection. Good thing I've been grabbing all this medicine. We're down to 15 already. Alright, harvest more. It's taking a lot of time to keep up with all that crap. And Yank, you didn't do the bloody job you were supposed to do, man. Get in here and do this. Get in here and do this. Nope. He never does what he's told. Is that a trait? That's absent-minded, yeah. That's not great. Temps are a little chilly. But that's okay. It's better than sleep. Oh, here comes the happiness. Look at that. Bam. That's fantastic. Get the wood dragged out. The rats have found my meals. Okay, storage is next, right? Let's, how much concrete am I sitting on yet? Decent amount. So again, we're going to do the back walls out of concrete. I can't build a wall over here. Okay. Dark Cannibals aren't playing any games. Right on my head that time. In a box. I love that. That is phenomenal. Welcome, friend. Oh, he's got a knife. Better start shooting the dude. We might end up with a second prisoner here if we don't smoke the fool. There he goes. Alright. He's got an alcohol addiction. Sickly, snob, heavy sleeper. We need some clothes for the guy we just took on, so strip that clown. As you were. As you were. Take his little steel gladius. We have a decent weapon now. We're going to finish that dude off, and we're going to throw his carcass somewhere. I don't know where yet. Zone dumping. I don't want to go too far, but I don't want it too close either. Throw him in the mud. He'll get preserved forever. I'll find him in 2,000 years. So we want human likes, but we don't want to put colonists here. There we go. Is this guy going to make it with the infection situation? Yeah, he's doing fine. Alright, carrying right along. Nobody's set to finish off, huh? Tend. Clean. I guess we have to melee him. There's some friendly coming in. Moving in to help immediately. Okay. Okay, we had a transport pod fall nearby. Oh, she got up. It's a son of one of our guys. Which is odd, but maybe not. Alright, well, whatever. She buggered off, so uninstall. Here comes the food poisoning. So that's going to be the next priority here. Hey, Poopy's here. Who are you with? Rollior. Love your gear, though. Looks fantastic. Alright. Soon we'll have a storage room. Then we're going to do a cook space. I don't want to be dealing with food poisoning forever again. Everybody's getting it. Alright. We have another raid here. It's the Germans again. And we have to figure out what to do about that. I was hoping I'd get my walls done, but we don't have the materials, so I have to go do some deconstruction. I think I'm gonna... Alright, here they come. Can we catch them on this side of the swamp? They're coming from over there. It's gonna be the best way here. It would be really nice if there was an open space. Maybe we can hide in these trees and just hope for the best. There's 3 of them. One of them's a melee guy. It's potentially problematic. We do have herbal meds laying around. No shortage of those, at least. Well, at least Yank is still where he's supposed to be. Alright, speed it up. Why are they taking their sweet time? Maybe they're sick too. Alright. Come on. Give it to him. There we go. It's dark. We should probably focus on the melee dude. Yeah, I want you. This isn't good. Okay, so they hit me instantly, and I couldn't hit the broadside of a bloody barn. That's fantastic. Can we get that guy? That should send the other ones running. Oh, why are they just focusing on one person? That's so frustrating. Get him. Fixer, you're just going to have to run out of here. What, you won't go there? I don't... No, not Fixer. No. There we go. There's 2 headshots. Alright, come on. One more. Got him. He's running. This dude didn't expire, though, which is good. Health. Bio. Careful shooter. Night owl. Social. Yeah, that guy's coming with us. Alright. Need more prisons. That's clear. That's going to have to be something we're constantly building. And I don't have a lot of space here until I clear it, which is a bit of an issue. Furniture. Sleeping spot. Prisoner. Fixer. Go get tended. Jet. Capture. Yank. As you were. And get this guy dealt with. Okay, now with the shooting. Am I set to attack? I swear I was, yeah. It's just has a focus here. Your range can't be that good here. Might be wise to wait a moment before we try and do this. There we go. We're good. We're good. Okay. I got another guy. Slow her down. We fought off yet another raid. I covered this in case it rains. I think we'll get zoots if I don't. Did Fixer get tended? That's a big fat no. Oh, Jet is busy tending that dude. Yank, you're up, friend. Ouch. Just let her bleed out next to you in bed, buddy. That's harsh. He's not a big fan. I don't know. Okay, we're only using the crappy meds right now, but that's fine, I think. She didn't get tended the best. Should be okay. Okay, you, friend. All we gotta do is convince this guy that our goal here is to strike the Russians. See, they may just join sooner. Alright, we do need to build a bed in here for this guy. And another one of these. There you go. Alright, good. Despite her injuries, they're making some happiness over there. Alright, we have to drive our vehicle out of the way. Maybe we can run this rat over. Just gonna leave it in the middle for now. Alright, stop. Okay. Turn off. Unload. There you go. Oh, did you damage it somehow? What happened there? Sure enough. Oh, he damaged the brakes. Okay. Okay, so we have a storage room that should keep the rats at bay going forward. Let's hunt them just so they bugger off. And then let's cut all the plants. This is going to be cooking and food storage. I'll have somewhere in the middle here to eat. I'll probably have to move that stupid truck again. Expand our food growing area wouldn't be a bad play as well. Since we took on a few extra people. Do you have any meals? That's a big fat no. Why wasn't Yank actually cooking today? Alright, you guys. There's no food, but... maybe they had food in their pockets? They're not too hungry. Okay, everybody's fed except for Snow. I just want more hands. Once we get more people, it's gonna go so much better, man. And these stupid rats, they won't go away. Hunt. No, hunt. Don't tame. Alright. You are doing important stuff. Jet, I want you to clean the barracks. I want you to clean your room. The prison barracks, I should say. So I took apart a bunch of stuff down here. Manually did it all. Brought the concrete back over here. There's a ship to the stars quest. Making one meal, huh? That's interesting. Whatever. And then this will be the cook area. Okay, I can actually build my wall here. I've just been deconstructing walls. Like, I'm not worried about wasting resources at this point. Let's get this bad boy low for food storage. I don't know. I think we'll cook here. I should have moved this wall over a few ticks so there was a path between the cook room. I guess I'll put a shelf up and keep some fresh food on it. And I don't have a way to do like steel floors or anything. I couldn't do concrete walls here because it didn't support the weight of concrete. So I'm kind of stuck with what we can do. I'm going to build some lights in these rooms. Proper butcher table, proper cooking table. I might as well do a fueled stove as well. It's going to be more effort to keep that thing fueled, but I think in the long run... Oh, I don't have... I can put it here. Oh, come on, man. That's horse hockey. Reinstall this here. Dealing with soft swamp land as well. Alright, so let's do a zone stockpile here. I can build shelves in here later on so I can store more, but for now, it's fine. Alright, well, please leave a like. I read them all. The comments, I mean. I respond. Leave me comments if you're bored, if you're interested, if you have some input. All that jazz. Let's get Jet, who is very unhappy right now, to go talk to these guys. And, yeah, that's what we have for today. I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. The fact that they buy wood is an absolute insane situation because that just solved a lot of problems for us. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.